refers someone who needs help in a personal injury or wrongful death case to us because we treat every referral in a timely, professional way. Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust. Trust the law offices of John Day.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams. Auto, renters, frankly any kind of insurance, I've got your back. Call me at 615-898-1150.
I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thanks, Dana, and welcome in to the Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. It's time for that Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Been thinking about a loaded baked potato all day myself. You'll find fresh, never frozen meats, slow smoked the traditional way over real hickory wood and custom-built pits for unbeatable flavor at Rick's Barbecue. Tender pork, juicy chicken, mouth-watering beef, every bite crafted with care at Rick's. Don't miss out on their other crowd pleasers like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. They've got them. They're great. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to satisfy your whole family on Warrior Drive, just off South Church Street. I kind of want some of that spicy slaw myself.
I'm trying to figure out how they keep the potatoes always cooked perfectly.
Perfectly, every time.
They're never hard. There's nothing ever wrong with them.
Never?
No, it's good stuff.
That's the voice of John Dinkins, who is here alongside with me tonight. And we've got Blackman and Siegel, two of the, I guess, newest Murfreesboro high schools, 20-plus years now. But Rockvale would be the newest in Murfreesboro and in the county thus far. But, John, these two teams have history going back to the early 2000s, and I was doing a little research on some of that today just to see. I knew the boys was very competitive throughout. And last time these two teams met, you and I were ringside in Lebanon back on March 4th for the region semifinal game between Siegel and Blackman. And Blackman had beaten Siegel, I think, twice in the regular season. The last time they met, less than a month earlier, Blackman won 64-36, but Siegel won 62-48 to go on to the sectional and the region championship game. So a bit of a mild upset, but that broke a streak of 4 losses to Blackman by Siegel. Right now, tonight in the boys' game, Blackman boys are probably going to be favored again, but I don't know that Barry Workman's going to overlook Siegel.
No. Barry Workman doesn't overlook anybody.
Well, that's true.
I mean, he got them all. Usually they're the same state of mind as any other game, and that's where they'll be tonight. So,
in the girls' contest, just a little historical look. The last time, I missed one when I told you earlier, John, the last time that the Siegel girls won over Blackman was 51-47 back on February 3rd, 2009. So Blackman has been on quite a streak against the Siegel Lady Stars. But, John, for the first 9 years or so, that was a very competitive series, and Siegel led that series.
Yeah, they had some really good teams around that period of time. Allen Bush, they've kind of fallen on hard times, and it's been a long drought. And Blackman, on the other hand, has managed to just kind of continue and be very consistent through all that time.
Well, they have 3 state titles at Blackman, 2 under Coach Chad Hibden, 1 back-to-back, and 1 against the current Blackman girls coach, Jennifer Grandstaff, who was at Oakland, that he beat back in 2011, was it? Somewhere in there. We talked about it just the other day.
Don't tell me it was that long ago. Jeez.
Maybe it was 2000. Yeah. Well, anyway, back whenever it was a double overtime game. So it was quite entertaining. But Jennifer has won a state title at Blackman and was in the state finals twice with Oakland. And, John, I mention all of that to say she picked up her 700th career win as a head coach last week, I believe it was, and was presented a game ball from Justin Smith, the principal at Blackman. And that's an accomplishment that should be celebrated. She's she had some really good teams, John, and then she had some really challenging teams at Oakland in her history.
Yeah, in fact, I guess the last 2 or 3. Well, I think she was okay. It was a couple of years. I think she really had didn't have a post, didn't have a lot of experienced players, and it works in cycles like that. You know,
it's kind of like the cycle that Siegel's going through now. You know? It happens everywhere. Riverdale's going through it as well, kind of a rebuilding phase. So, but 700 wins is quite an accomplishment.
Well, Siegel's fixing to get Neela Alexander back. If they get her back,
yes.
I don't know what kind of shape she's going to be in, but that is going to be a huge help for them. So watch out district tournament.
Just her presence inside is and
she steadies everybody.
Yeah.
She calms everybody down.
Well, and one thing that for Siegel that has happened, John, they have had to learn to play without her, and I think they have gotten better every time I've seen them play.
Yeah, and Coach Weekly's got them playing defense for one thing, and they're very aggressive defensively. They don't mind matching up inside with you, and they'll give you everything they've got. So their biggest problem is offensively they just are not consistent enough, and controlling the basketball turnovers have been a big problem for them.
And Rockvale, the last game we did was Rockvale and Siegel, and Rockvale was successful with their press and turning over Siegel in the game. And, you know, when you have, 20 turnovers or whatnot, that takes 20 opportunities for you to score out, and it's just hard to beat a team that way.
Yeah, and they've got a big challenge tonight trying to stop Garner. Pressing them, I don't know whether you need to maybe trap Blackman, but I don't know about pressing them full court. They're so fast.
Well, speaking of the Lady Blaze, I did take a peek for the first time this season at the statewide poll, the Tennessee Sports Writers Association poll. And good news for both Blackman girls and boys programs. They're the only 4A teams in Rutherford County that are ranked. In girls, Blackman is number 7, just ahead of Lebanon, Nolensville, and Coffee County. Ahead of Blackman by 1 point is Sevier County. Cookeville is up at number 5, Green Hill number 4, Whitehaven 3, Bearden 2, and Bradley Central with their 22-0 record is number 1. Those rankings have been pretty much the same for the last few weeks. On the boys' side of things in 4A, the Blackman boys are ranked 9th with their same identical 18-3 record, just ahead of Southwind and behind Beach, Whitehaven, possible sectional opponent Brentwood, number 6. We've seen Brentwood this year. Walker Valley, number 5, number 4, Maryville, Germantown, number 3, Germantown, Houston. Bearden out of Knoxville is number 2 in both polls, by the way, and the Bartlett boys out of Memphis are the number 1 team. Just a couple of notes from other games, and I think earlier I said MTCS and Webb. It's PCA and Webb playing tonight, and I'll give you the schedule here in just a second. Middle Tennessee Christian School girls are ranked number 4 in Division II Single A. PCA boys are number 1 in Division II Single A. And the Eagleville boys are the overwhelming number 1 by 15 points at 17-0, just ahead of Pickett County, Pickett County's lost 3 games. 2 of them have been to Eagleville. 1 of them was a 4 overtime thriller for Eagleville.
I think it's like 10 points separated the 2 margins.
Yeah, those may be the 2 best teams in the state in Class 2A. So the rest of your schedule real quick. MTCS is playing St. Cecilia Academy, Central Magnet, DeKalb County tonight. Smyrna McGavick. It's Mount Pleasant and Eagleville this evening. Laverne is at Riverdale, and Blackman here at Siegel. So that is the lineup of games tonight on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. And that's going to wrap it up here on the Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, we've got your starting lineups and the tip from Siegel. It's Siegel and Blackman tonight on WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Big G TV.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and we want to thank you for 40 great years of good food and fun.
At Toots, we still have the same specials, the same quality, the same portion sizes, even after 40 years.
And we have the best kids menu in town.
And our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
It's State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
In a Rutherford County Classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back.
Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on WGNS Radio, WGNSSports.com, and our Big GTV video channels.
Swing and a miss! The Siegel Stars are the state champions in baseball.
Eagleville has done it. State champions 4 years in a row.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships.
The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive.
Multi-year Tennessee Association of Broadcasters award winners Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, along with the Primetime Sports team, are standing by to bring you the game, which starts right now.
Hey, good evening and welcome back to Siegel High School. It's Siegel and Blackman here tonight. One correction on the pregame show, it was 2015, the year that Oakland and Blackman played in girls' championship game in double overtime. We'll see if this one turns out to be something like that. John Dinkins is going to have the call for you and the starting lineups, so take it away.
All right, for the visiting Blackman Blaze, Amira Herring, number 5, will be one of the starters, 5'6" senior guard. Sam Garner, number 1, a 5'5" sophomore guard. Layla Hall, number 12, a 5'10" sophomore guard. Nautica Tomlin, a 5'7" junior forward. And number 34, Destiny Liggins, a 6'2" freshman, make that sophomore forward. So it's Herring, Garner, Hall, Tomlin, and Liggins. For the home blue Siegel Stars, Reagan Turnbull, number 42, a senior, will start, along with Aubrey Carroll, a junior 5'7" guard, number 24. Number 1 is Celine Barrett, a 5'3" sophomore point guard. Raya Bird will be a sophomore forward wearing number 11. And number 21, Lex Jones, a sophomore guard. So it's Turnbow, Carroll, Barrett, Bird, and Jones. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. And we're about ready to get this thing underway. And if I can get my light off now. There we go. No, it's back on. There we go.
Technology.
Not my fan. I'm not a fan. I'm telling you. Siegel in the home white with blue, a little bit of gray trim in there, and The Blaze are wearing their dark blue with orange and around the legs and numbers. So we're about ready to get this one underway. It'll be Bird jumping for the Stars. As we mentioned, Neela Alexander, maybe about a week away now, I think, from returning. I don't know whether she'll be able to play a lot of minutes, but anything would help, I would think, Coach Weekly.
Well, it's a good time if you're coming back off an injury to try to get prepared for a tournament run.
Layla Hall will be jumping for Blackman. The toss is up, and it's controlled by the Blaze. And here comes Garner. She controls the Blaze offense. Over to Tomlin. They get it in the corner, now back out to Tomlin. They tried to find Herring, and now a steal. Bird going down the floor. Doesn't have the numbers and sets it back up. They get it to Barrett from the corner. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound. Maybe rushed that just a tad. Blackman with the rebound. Garner.
Those
over
lights
in the corner, Herring.
Lights are off on this end again, John. I don't know if you noticed.
Tomlin. It may take a while before they get anybody to work on that.
Yeah.
There's a feed down low. Oh, nice spin move by Hall. The layup is good. The pass by Liggins was good, but the shot was even better. 2-0 Blackman.
That was a wonderful spin to get free from the defender and having a little easy one.
Barrett in some trouble, double teamed. Now in the corner it goes to Turnbow. And Bird trying to get it down low to a breaking Jones, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Siegel.
Jones called for it right there, but her calling for it allowed Garner to come in and swat it away.
Carroll throwing it in, having some trouble. Now finally finds Bird left side. She drives, now gives it back out to Jones. Over to Barrett. They'll set things up. 6:52 to play. The Blackman leading here in the first quarter, 2-0. Barrett, high post, it goes to Bird. Gives off to Barrett. There's a fight for it, a little scramble, and a jump ball is called, and it's going to go to the Blaze. Nope, Siegel. I have no idea. I can't see. When they don't point, we have no way.
Well, this is the only one I knew since Blackman controlled the tip, but from now on I won't be any help.
Here is Barrett to Bird. Off to Jones, now back out to Barrett. Blackman in a man-to-man. Turnbow thought about it, now gives it back out to Bird. They'll set it back over. Over to the right side to Barrett in the corner, and she throws it away. Picked up there by Tomlin. To Hall, back to Tomlin in the corner. Herring for three, no good. Rebound. It's Hall. She goes up, spins, misses the shot, gets a rebound again, and a whistle and a foul, and I think they're going to call it on Bird. And that was Liggins who got in there and got that rebound.
John, I found a secret here at Siegel. You see where Jim Burns is at the table? If you look just a little further up on the table, you can see that red light.
Oh, I see.
That's how they changed the arrow.
Man, you're amazing.
Well, I try to help you any way I can, John.
Our game tonight brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Wilson Bank and Trust. Liggins' free throw is nowhere close. 6:03 to play. Blackman leads 2-0. Blackman historically have kind of been slow starters. Well, you've been with me, so
yes.
Take that as to the bank there. Free throw's good. 3-0 Blackman.
I mean, it has not.
When they get right, they get right.
It has not been unaccustomed for them to get down 2 or 3 possessions, but then all of a sudden it's like an avalanche.
Here's a steal, and Herring didn't know where the ball was, but she did in time to flip it out, and they finally get it out to Liggins, who gives it over to Garner. 3-0 Blackman.
Blackman's doing a really good job of forcing the ball to the corners and getting that extra defender that way.
They find Hall down low, and she goes up and lays it in. They're in a zone defense. That's Siegel, and they're being able to get it down low. And 5:27 to play. Turnover Siegel, and it's going to be Blackman's ball. Herring to throw it in.
That was another case of Barrett coming toward the sideline, and Blackman is kind of forcing them to one side or another.
High post, down low. And Garner from the corner. It's too strong. Rebound. Coming up with it is Jones. Trying to bring it up herself, and she makes a bad pass, but knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Blackman. For some reason, I thought that might be out on Blackman, but evidently Jones touched it.
You know, I've learned my lesson about talking about it since people can watch on Big G TV now.
What?
You know, you say, well, I thought it was this. Well, of course you're wrong. You know, Coach's show last Saturday, you remember how you threw me under the bus?
Well, I don't remember anything. What are you talking about? There's Liggins, little jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound. Coming up with it is Tomlin. They give it to Garner. Threw you under the bus.
It
really?
was the shot in the corner before the buzzer.
Oh, yeah. That you were wrong about, yeah. There's a drive. Herring gets it down low, and it's intercepted. That was good defense there by Siegel. Second turnover for the Blaze. They covered up that little high-low pass. Jones has it between the circles, gives it over to Barrett. No kin to Brian Barrett.
Not that I know of.
Trying to set a pick is Bird. Barrett comes back up. Turbo has it. Drives into the lane, and she's going to draw a foul. A good move by Turnbow.
She found the little lane open, and the defender had committed down low, so all they could do was take a swipe at it.
Foul is on Liggins. 4:14 to play here in the first quarter. 5-0 Blackman. Turnbow eyes it, puts it up, and it's no good. Coming into the game for Siegel is McDuffie.
I've noticed McDuffie's getting in the games earlier and earlier, isn't she?
Yeah, she's got some game. Turnbow's second free throw, in and out. Rebound, Liggins. Off to Hall, who can handle the ball about as good as any guard. Over to Garner. Garner stops her dribble, now gives it back out. Over to Tomlin. Back to Herring. They're really trying to look down low if they can. Here is Herring, who banks one off the glass and good.
Boy, she just really threw that up there, John, thinking that she was fouled. It just went in.
Here's a long pass to Turnbow. Got some numbers, but she throws it away. Over to Garner. Blackman moving, running. Garner spins, stops, puts it up. A little 8-footer, no good. Rebound. Siegel. I don't know this is the game that Siegel wants to play, this fast-paced game. McDuffie won't go. Tipped around and picked up by Blackman. Hall, there she is again. Over to Herring. Herring. Now over to Garner. Drives, finds a low opening, puts it up softly, misses it.
She's struggling early.
Rebound, Bird. 7-0. Siegel has failed to score here early. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Screen by Turnbow. Bird flips it in the corner to Barrett. Cross court to Turbo. In the corner now to Carroll. Back to Turnbow. She stops, she shoots, she pops, she misses it. 2:50 to play in the first. Coming into the game is Okori, and Liggins will come out.
That was only their second attempted shot from the field. They had turned the ball over 5 times previous to that, which again, that limits your chances and your shot chances.
2:46 to play in the first. Here's Hall. Cross court now to Garner. She pops it from outside, rims out. Rebound, Tomlin gets it blocked, now in trouble. And there's a sea of stars all over, and the possession error is going to go to Siegel. Well, he pointed that way. It's got to be Blackman's ball, yeah. So Garner will throw it in. Good try by Aubrey Carroll. Sometimes you win that. They get it into Hall, and she hits off the rim, no good. Rebound, Okori. Blackman with another rebound. Out to Herring. Brings it back out to Garner. Garner drives, goes up, puts it in.
Now I'm telling you, she's struggled a little bit, but if Garner gets going, man, Katie bar the door.
And we've got a timeout on the court with it. Blackman 9, Siegel nothing here on State Farm Prep Basketball. Let's hear a word from my friends anyway, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught.
Oh, I'm friends with Stan.
Oh, so you've turned totally against Bob.
Who?
Okay, fine. I'll be sure to let him know. He calls me about every other day.
I'm sure he does. We joke, but everybody claims to be a real estate expert, but experience matters, and you're not going to find two people in this town or really in this state that know more and have done more in auctions than Stan Bought and what's his name?
It's Bob.
Bug?
Bug, yeah.
Bug, okay. Well, they've spent decades helping clients get the top dollar for their property. Marketing power of Parks Auction with Stan Bought and Bob, that's it, can make sure your property sells, but not only sells for more. Parks Auction, they'll get top dollar for your property.
You're going to have to be a little nicer when Bill works with you. They're related.
Yeah, but I don't think Bill really cares for him.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Just kidding.
Here's McDuffie. Now back to Bird. Bird will set it back up. Siegel could use a basket in a big way. Bird over to McDuffie. McDuffie drives to the right side. Now backs it up. Now loses the ball, and it's picked up by Blackman. Tomlin to Garner. Garner, a little stutter step. Drives in the lane. Nowhere to go. Flips it back out to Tomlin. Cross court to Herring. Herring will pop it, and it's up, and it's no good. Rebound, Okori. Okori with the fadeaway, good. Big rebound there, and Blackman seems to be dominating the boards up at this point.
Well, what Siegel's trying to do, John, is that sagging zone defense, forcing them to shoot outside, and they haven't gotten a three yet.
The thing about it, it's kind of working.
It is.
But they can't get a rebound.
That's the problem.
11-0 here. Blackman leads it. Siegel with the ball. 1:16 to play in the first quarter.
Out-rebounded 10-3 at this point by Blackman.
Barrett has come a long way to get that ball. Now she'll bring it up. No pressure so far by Blackman. They do like to trap to go to the corners. Barrett almost lost it. Now gives it back out. Over to Carroll. Bird has it. And they throw it away.
Yeah, that one just kind of sailed.
Kyla Dowdy is in the game for Siegel, by the way. She checked in. McDuffie comes out. And Jones comes back in. Garner for Blackman with the ball. 52 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's all Blackman so far, 11-0. Hall tried to get it down low to Okori, but it's knocked out of bounds.
After one quarter, it's Riverdale 18, Laverne 6, the first score on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard tonight.
Here's Hall, and they're going to call an offensive foul. There was some contact there. First foul on Hall. Second team foul on Blackman. Full court pressure now by the Blaze. Barrett to Carroll. Long lob pass over to Barrett. Barrett's got a little lane there. Drive, spins in the lane. It's up and good. That was a pretty move. And it's 11-2.
And first field goal.
Barrett going to wait and work this clock now with 18 seconds to play in the first. The give is to Tomlin, back to Garner. Over to Hall. And the jumper is up and no good. And Herring had the rebound, and they're going to call a foul. That's a tough break for Siegel with 4.2 seconds left. Herring will go to the free throw line because she was attempting to shoot that ball.
Also, after one quarter of play, Oakland girls lead Stewart's Creek 14-5.
Herring with the free throw. It's up. It's no good. She'll get one more. Don't forget to join us for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's of Murfreesboro, each Saturday morning at 9, with a little prelude at 8:55 with Brian. Second free throw is good. Jump ball with 1 second left, and it's going to be Siegel. See what they can do with 1 second. kind of the prelude to wake everybody up, aren't you?
Well, scoreboard update, yeah.
There goes the horn. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Blackman girls 12, Siegel girls 2. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Also, hello to State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. Offices at 803 North Thompson Lane. That's right there near the intersection with Medical Center Parkway. Celeste Middleton's number is 615-895-2700 and online at celestemiddleton.com.
Blackman will get the ball as we start the second quarter of play. Garner over to Herring. A little 5-footer. Good. That's a way, if you're Herring, you're struggling a little bit from three, kind of shorten it up and start from there. There's a walk on Bird.
John, 8 turnovers now for Siegel. In the first quarter, they were 1 of 3 from the field. Blackman not really setting the woods on fire. They were 5 of 16 with 31%. No threes made, did attempt several.
It'll be Blackman's ball, side court. And they give it over to Garner. McCory is still in for the Blaze. No, I'm sorry, Liggins. I think that is Liggins. No, McCory. They're about the same size, so it's hard to tell. Over in the corner goes to Hall. She drives baseline, nowhere to go, and she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. It'll belong to Siegel, turnover Blackman. 7:25 to go here in the first half. Blackman leading it 14-2.
That is their third.
Here's Barrett in the corner, nowhere to go. They throw it away, and a collision into the stands. Barrett, and I believe that was Herring, I believe. Siegel's doing something. You know what I say as a coach, Brian? Don't go to the sidelines.
Yes.
Stay away from the sidelines. And we've got a timeout. 14-2, Blackman up on top. We'll be right back.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
It'll be Siegel's ball. They have it now, bringing it up the floor with 7:13 to play in the first half. John Dinkins and Brian Barrett with you. I'm John.
I'm Brian.
Oh, that was cool. Barrett trying to drive in, and they're going to get somebody with a whistle. And it's going to be Hall, I believe. That would be her second. So we may see Coach Grandstaff go to her bench. Here's Barrett. She walked. Still has it. now loses it. Garner takes a couple of steps, now gives it back out. Here's a long jumper. It's up and no good by Tomlin. A rebound, Siegel to Carroll. Carroll left side. Back over to Bird. They have bottled up that inside. Siegel has nowhere to go. However, Bird makes a nice move. Misses the shot. Rebound, Garner for Blackman. Garner flips it to Hall. Fake the three. Now goes in, drives in, puts up an 8-footer that's good. Hall with 6. She leaves Blackman in scoring. 16-2 now, Blackman. Trap up top. They get it to Carroll. Dowdy, who checked into the game's got the ball. Back out to Carroll. Carroll over to Barrett. Open for 3. Banked it off the glass. No good. Rebound to Corey. Gives it over to Garner. Under 6 minutes to play now in the half. Garner fakes a 3. Gives it over to Tomlin. Now in the corner to Hall. Back to Tomlin. Tomlin finds a Corey. Turns around. Jumper is no good. Just a little too hard.
She didn't really kind of fully come set there, didn't look like.
No, she didn't. Rushed that shot a little bit. Dowdy to Barrett. Now to Jones in the corner. Back to Barrett. Now over to Bird. She'll reset. 5:25 to play. First half. Barrett has it. Just dribbling right now. Gives it over to Jones, right side. Back to Barrett, and that's going to be an over the back. And as soon as Barrett touches it, and it is, another turnover. They had a lot of them last week, Brian. They're doing the same thing today. Turnbow comes back in.
I can't remember. They had over 20. They already
I think it was 30, I believe, because you said they had more turnovers than they had points.
That's right. Well, they already have 10, so they're on pace for even more than that tonight.
Here's Herring to Garner. Back out over in the corner, and the jumper is up and good for 3 by Herring.
Well, that's their first one tonight. They've attempted several, and they've been close, but they get that going.
Lanes is in the game for Blackman. Here's a jumper by Turnbow that won't go. Dowdy had it for a moment, and it's going to be off of Blackman, and it'll be Siegel's ball. Comes McDuffie back in.
Again, don't have this on the scoreboard because it's not on there. We're working to get it on there, but Oakland leads Stewart's Creek 14-5 after one quarter. Stewart's Creek 8 first quarter turnovers.
Here's McDuffie, right side for Siegel. Over to Barrett. Picked up there by Lanes. Here's a drive by Barrett. Now comes back. Brings it to McDuffie. Lost it momentarily, but got it back. Herring all over her. Back out to Carroll. And the ball stolen away. Hall everywhere. They give it off to Herring. Hall flips it over to Garner in the corner. Down low it goes. Back out. They're really passing the ball well. Herring, jumper up, no good. Rebound, it's up and in. And that is Jackson, Madison Jackson, who's checked into the game. And another steal. Jackson to Lanes, to Herring. Super move, flips it out to Garner for 3. No. Rebound, fight for it. Coming up with it is Hall. Gives it down low to Jackson, who goes up. She's fouled by Dowdy. So Jackson will go to the free throw line. She is a sophomore guard, 5'10". And the free throw up, no good.
And they're struggling at the free throw line. They've hit every other one.
Coming in the game is Lydia Lester for Siegel. She's a freshman. Ball gets away, and I think Bird's going to come back in. I don't really know what's going on. I think she had a uniform problem or something. So Lester comes back out. No, I don't know what they're doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. Bird came in, but Lester's going to have to take out some earrings. Jackson, free throw. The second one is up and no good. Rebound, Barrett. 21-2, Blackman. 3:26 to play in the first half. Get it over to Barrett. Barrett to Carroll. I mean, against Blackman's defense and those long arms of theirs, you've got to, you don't have time to think. Here's Barrett. Retrieve the loose ball. Now she's got to bring it back up the floor.
Well, that was because of the long arms of Garner, who tipped it away.
They get it to McDuffie, right side. Looks for help to Turnbow to Carroll.
Granted, she's got the shortest arms of anybody on her team, though.
If you stop your dribble, you're in trouble against them.
Yep.
Bird tries to go over and back, but, through the legs, I meant to say. And it's a ball stolen away. Garner has it. Another Siegel turnover.
Mounting at 13.
Lanes drives, tries to dish it off, and it's intercepted by Barrett. Here comes Barrett. She'll go in and put it up. No good. Rebound, Blackman.
Siegel is not getting enough shots off, but they're struggling.
Blackman throws it away. 5 turnovers for the Blaze. And I don't think Blackman's playing lights out.
No.
You know.
They're not shooting well outside, and Siegel is forcing them to try those outside shots. So kudos to Coach Weekly for that. But it's the rebound and the putback where they're getting points.
Barrett trying to drive, and she's fouled. Foul on Garner. It's her first. Jones comes back in, and Bird will come out. Now Lester's come in.
Siegel is a much better shooting team than what the scoreboard shows here with under 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
They get it to Barrett, and it's knocked out by Garner. Barrett, that is, has worked so hard. She's got to be out of gas. They get it over in the corner now to Turnbow. Turnbow drives, now dishes it out to Carroll. Over in the corner to Lester, down low. She's got it, in trouble. Dishes back out Turnbow. She'll try to pop a three, and does. Turnbow, Reagan Turnbow with a first bank three. And it's 21-5.
Their second field goal of the first half.
1:31 to play. They lob it into Hall. Hall stops, turns, 10-footer good. That is her shot right there. 8 for her. 23-5. And Hall is unselfish now. She's not she doesn't shoot a lot.
She maybe doesn't shoot enough sometimes.
I think you're right. McDuffie lost it momentarily, but picked up by Turnbow. And now there's a jump ball, and it's going to belong to Siegel with 1:03 to play in the first half. Brian will have all the stats for you and update the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard at halftime. Here's Barrett. Over to McDuffie, right side. Tries baseline, cut off by Lanes. And she walks. Another Siegel turnover. 53 seconds to play. Herring will throw it in to Garner. Going to work for the last shot, I would think. Maybe not. Over in the corner, they don't. And drilling the three is Lanes.
That's 2 threes in the quarter here now.
26-5. Lester loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Blackman's ball.
Well, Siegel is struggling from the field right now, John. And with the turnovers, they're kind of hanging their head a little bit. Coach Weekly will do his best to get them up for the second half. They haven't played well, and I think they kind of feel that.
Garner to Herring. Over to Hall. Down low, they try to lob it to Jackson. 6 turnovers for the Blaze. Blackman's tried to help them. But it'll be Siegel's ball with 8 seconds to go. Here's Barrett. They need to get a shot off. Barrett's going to, and no call at the end of the half. With our score, Blackman 26, the Siegel girls 5. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
I've always been a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals.
I've known the guys over there my entire life.
Call Parks Auction and Realty or visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Parks Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
WGNS Radio and Big GTV cover prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team bring you the sights and sounds of every game on State Farm Prep Sports, where local teams and big moments come to life. Hear every game on FM 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, and WGNSradio.com, or watch on YouTube, Facebook, and more. WGNS and Big GTV, your front row seat to Rutherford County Prep Sports.
Since 1938, J. Mullins Jewelry has been Murfreesboro's trusted family-owned jeweler, helping you celebrate life's biggest moments with breathtaking diamonds, custom designs, and expert craftsmanship. From our first sparkle to redesigning Grandma's heirloom, we'll handle it all with care, quality, and honest prices big stores simply can't match. Expert repairs, one-of-a-kind creations, and service that feels like home at J. Mullins Jewelry, 1640 Memorial Boulevard in Murfreesboro, and mullinsjewelry.com.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Celeste, and also thanks to our friends at the law offices of John Day. They bring you the countdown to the game, every game. Rick's Barbecue, which brings you the County Roundup every game. Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, who has been a constant supporter, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, who bring you the Coach's Corner and the postgame show and have for decades. So we appreciate all of our friends and many more who help to bring State Farm Prep Sports. Here's a look at your scoring in the first half. Not a ton of it tonight. You'll see that in the team stats in a second. These from JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Winners trophies, along with Fans Heating and Air. The shooting for Siegel, a first bank three for Reagan Turnbow, and Celine Barrett with a 2-point bucket, and that is all of the Siegel scoring here tonight so far. Now for the Lady Blaze of Blackman. Myra Herring with 8 points, including a first bank three. Sam Garner with a 2-point bucket. 8 points for Layla Hall. A free throw for Destiny Liggins. Mariah Corey with a bucket for 2 points. Same for Madison Jackson, and a first bank three for Ariana Lanes. So there you go. Your scoring. Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, JHA Company. We're going to come back and have your team stats as we continue your halftime score in the girls' game tonight between Siegel and Blackman. It's Blackman 26, Siegel 5. This is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
Renters, when you combine State Farm Auto and Renters Insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me at 615-900-0877.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County.
One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Rutherford County, this is Lakin with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Just like our student athletes work hard on the field and court, I work hard for you, making home loans simple, smooth, and stress-free. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or building your dream home, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'm proud to cheer on our hometown teams, and I'd be honored to cheer you on as you reach your home goals. Call me, Lakin at First Mortgage. Let's get you home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Much appreciation to Alex, along with Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, America's Home Place, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Dr. Chad Mills and everybody out there doing great work on South Church Street. Here are your halftime stats and team stats from Winners Trophies. JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, yearbooks, letter jackets, photography. They do all things for schools like that, as well as fans, heating, and air. Rebounding, the edge goes to Blackman, 15-5, so a big advantage for the Lady Blaze. Turnovers, Siegel with 15, Blackman with 6, 4 of those in the second quarter. From the foul line, neither team doing very well. 0 for 2 for Siegel, 2 for 6, 33% for the Lady Blaze. And Blackman is 11 of 26, 42% from the field, and they have 2 first bank threes. Siegel, however, has only gotten off 8 shots. They're 2 of 8, 25%, and a first bank 3. Blackman led by 10, 12-2 at the end of the first. They won the second quarter 14-3 and hold a 21-point lead now as the score is 26-5 in favor of the Blackman Lady Blaze. With that being said, let me look at the scoreboard, what we have for you so far, and changed accounts on me here, so let me flip over. Don't have a second quarter score out of Riverdale Laverne. It's 18-6 Riverdale. That one should be at halftime by now. Of course, 26-5, Blackman leading here. And the other score was a halftime score. It's Oakland leading Stewart's Creek 25-14 at halftime. And again, if you're looking on our scoreboard, we're working to get that on there. WGNSradio.com/scoreboard. We'll keep you updated tonight as well. Stay with us. Second half coming up. This is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
35 years. That's how long your family has trusted my family to care for your pets. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City. Get your pets. New Year off to a great start with some fresh accessories and some new toys. Even though it's wintertime, our baby bird nursery has a lot of wonderful occupants. If a new feathered friend is in your future, come in and see us at Animal City. Stop by and get the best quality pet gear in town. Come see us at Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Start of the second half, Blackman will get the ball first. The starting lineups is Garner, Herring, Liggins. There is, Tomlin's in the game. There she is, gets it down low to Hall, and she puts it up, about a 2-footer. She's great at that shot. 10 points for her. Siegel will counter with Barrett, Carroll, Jones, Bird, and Turnbow, and they immediately throw it away here in the very beginnings of the second half.
John, as we look at a key to the game from Rayburn Insurance agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, I'd say Blackman is going to try to get the ball inside a little more. They've struggled outside a little bit, but they've got the advantage in there.
Herring with a great fake the pass and put it up for the layup. Hard to teach that. 30-5.
Riverdale girls lead 27-16 at the half over Laverne on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Here's Barrett being guarded out there by Garner. Bounce pass to Turnbow. To be honest, Siegel really hasn't had a lot of looks.
No, they've only gotten off 8 shots in the first half.
And Carroll throws it away, gives it over to Hall, banks it off the glass, and good. This one's getting out of hand, folks.
3 in a row for the Lady Blaze.
32-5 now, 6:50 to play in the third quarter. And that little hassle there between Tomlin and Jones. They try to get it down low, and they throw it away. Siegel in a full court press.
3 turnovers for Siegel. 3 buckets, 6 points for Blackman.
Here's Garner, beats the press, gets it down low to Tomlin. Looks for help, now finds Hall. She drives, gives it back out. Garner open for 3. She's got it. Garner with 5, first bank 3 for her. Nice assist by Layla Hall. Barrett across the timeline for Siegel. To Jones. Still only 2 field goals made by the Stars. Turnbow gives it back out now to Jones. Over now to Turnbow. Right side, whipping it around. Barrett drives, finds Turnbow open. She takes the 3. It's up no good. Rebound. Blackman, and they're wasting no time to get the ball. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Blackman's basketball. Blackman boys up next against Siegel. That should be a good one.
That matchup usually never disappoints.
Really doesn't matter what the records are either.
No.
There's Garner in the corner. Another 3. No. Rebound. Tomlin. It's up. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Give it to Siegel. 5:30 to play.
How many wars did Ben Dotson have with Barry Wertman? You know?
Man, I can remember that this auditorium being packed. This gym. For those.
Good times.
Barrett. Turnbow tries to lob it down low to Bird. It's intercepted. And Herring races down the floor. Wasting no time. Stops, pops. It rolls off. No good. Rebound. Hall. Back to Garner. Fakes a 3. Drives. Running jumper in the lane. Good. Garner with 7.
That's a move she struggled with a little in the first half, but that's a really sweet move she's got.
And the ball's knocked out of Barrett's hands. It'll belong to Siegel. 4:50 to play here in the third. 37-5. Carroll, that is, to throw it in. Aubrey gets it out to Jones. Jones gives it over to Barrett. Turnbow drives, goes up. The shot is good, and she's fouled.
Before that shot, John, I just watched Barrett. How many times does she, if one of her teammates is in trouble, does she come and be the one to bail them out?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens a lot for Barrett.
Turnbow's shot, no good. Rebound, saved by Blackman. Here's Hall. And it's knocked out of bounds. Hall is like a thoroughbred horse. I don't mean that in an ugly way. You know what I mean? She's so graceful going down the floor.
Have you seen an Arabian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Garner for three, no good. Rebound, pure hustle there by Herring. And they're going to give it to Blackman. Nope. Spoke too soon. He pointed that way. It'll be Siegel's ball. 37-7. It's a 30-point lead for Blackman. Barrett gets across the timeline. Finds Turnbow, passes up a shot, gives it to Carroll. Her shot won't go. Rebound to Garner. Garner in the corner. Back out to Garner. Here's Herring. She'll shoot a three. It's no good. Rebound, Barrett. Barrett working one-on-one against Garner, goes up, and she's going to draw the foul by Garner.
Well, I will say Blackman has been kind of streaky tonight. They hit 4 in a row, and now they have hit only 1 of their last 6.
Barrett will shoot a free throw here. Goes up with it, no good. The game tonight brought to you by our good neighbor, State Farm agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. State Farm agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. Second free throw is good.
It's their first made free throw in 5 attempts.
37-8. Blackman having no problem with the Siegel press. Over to Garner. Back out to Tomlin. Tomlin drives, nowhere to go, gives it back out to Herring. She'll set it back up for the Blaze. 3:32 to play in the third.
Looked like she really wanted to shoot that, but she was so far out.
Over to Garner. Back out now to Herring. High post, down low now it goes to Liggins, and she is fouled.
You look at that example right there, though, John. Layla Hall turned around. She saw her teammate open, and immediately the instinct was to pass, even though she might have had a more open shot.
Right. And going to the line is Liggins. Destiny puts it up. It rolls. No good.
It's no free throw shooting clinic tonight.
No, that's absolutely for sure. Herring comes out and Lanes comes in for her with 3:15 to play in the third. I'm getting ready for my board when I bring in a lot of players here. Second one is good. And she's going to come out, Liggins that is, and coming in for her will be a Corey.
That's one thing that Blackman has that a lot of teams don't, and that is really good size in the post and players that can come in.
Well, they have depth.
Right there in that position for sure.
Jones. And there's probably not that much difference between a Corey and Liggins in terms of what they can give you.
Right. I mean, it's a really good luxury to have because, you know, post players have a tendency to be the ones that get in foul trouble. We saw it with Rockville boys the other night, for instance, with Paldo.
Here's Garner driving. Goes up, gives it out, dishes it to Hall, who scores on a very tough shot.
She had 2 girls hanging all over her.
And she's fouled. Turnbow with her second foul in about a minute. Hall's free throw won't go. Rebound, however, up by Herring, no good. Gets another chance, no good. Gets her own rebound again. Dribbles out of trouble. Gives over to Lanes. Lanes in the corner. Off of somebody. It's off of Blackman. It'll be Siegel's ball with 2:16 to play. 40-8 is our score. 40-8. Say it so fast it sounds like 48. 40-8.
And then people are saying, well, give it the other score, John.
Yeah. Jones has it, right side. This is it off at the top of the key to Bird. To Turnbow. Over to Bird. Over to Barrett. Barrett drives, finds a crease, throws it up, no good. Turnbow missed the shot on the rebound. Rebound Blackman. Garner racing down the floor. Has numbers, fakes, puts it up. Jumper from 12 is good. 9 for Garner. I wonder if she's Samantha Garner.
Well, you've got a Samantha. That's
I know,
a Sam.
Sam. Everybody calls her Sam. And a whistle and a foul. Foul is on number 5, and that would be Herring. Second foul on Herring. It's the third team foul on Blackman here in this quarter. And 5 seconds. I wondered, a question I have, Brian, is with the new rule changes on free throws, have they been cut down? Have the foul shooting cut down some? Is there any way to, I guess you could look it up at the end of the year.
It seems to have done that, yes.
Here's O'Corey, dishes it back out to Herring. Now she dishes it over to Garner. Stops, pops, no good. No, it's no good. Rebound, up and in. This time O'Corey with the basket.
You have to take, for instance, the Siegel-Rockville game the other night. Once they got into the double bonus, that did take a minute.
Yeah.
Or not double bonus. Once they got Rockville in the bonus, they shot a lot of free throws, but you have to reset each time. We're not going to make it this time, for instance, this quarter.
Barrett, and then there's a jump ball with 28 seconds left. Clock stops at 27, and it'll be Siegel's ball underneath their basket. 44-8 is our score. Get ready, get your vocal cords ready. This one's going to be running clock. Shot up, good move by Bird, couldn't get it to fall. 21 seconds to play. Herring has it. Going to play for one. Siegel tries the trap. Herring in a bit of trouble, now finds Lanes, who dishes it down low to Hall and lays it up and in with 3 seconds to go. And that's your quarter. One more to go. It's Blackman 46, Siegel 8 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Keeping your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer all starts with the right installation. Roscoe Brown & Carrier offered comprehensive installation services that not only enhance your comfort but also improve your energy efficiency, saving you money on your utility bills. With expert installation and advice, our team ensures that your home is perfectly insulated for every season. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown & Carrier. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tonight's game is brought to you by IDIS Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. 46-8 is the score. Blackman leads it by 38. They'll get the ball back as we start the fourth quarter.
Riverdale leads Laverne 42-26 on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard here on WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
That'll be a big win for the Lady Warriors. Here's Herring. Drives, finds a hole, puts it up, short. Rebound, Barrett. And Barrett is everywhere. Gives it over to Jones, who will try a three. No good. Rebound, Blackman. Herring coming out of it. Boy, she wastes no time getting across. And now a timeout by Coach Grandstaff here. And we will take a 30-second timeout, which means you have a chance to redeem yourself. And apology is in order to Bob Bugg.
Oh, thank you for saying it. How do you spell that?
B-O-B.
Okay.
B-U-G-G.
2 G's?
2 G's.
That's weird. Selling property doesn't have to be stressful, kind of like spelling. From homes to land to commercial property, Stan Bought and Ron Bugg, Bob Bugg, you know, they know how to make it simple. Let their trusted team, alongside those two gentlemen, handle everything from start to finish for your auction. Parks Auction, they'll get the most for your property with Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg.
Oh, boy. Don't worry, Bob. I'll make up to you in the second game tonight. Stan never gets in trouble. It's always Bob that gets in trouble.
Stan's easy to say. Stan, Ron.
Here's a shot up, no good by Blackman. Turbo down with the rebound. Turnbow has it. Looks for help and finds Bird, throws it away. A little high. Here's Herring. Down the floor, no good. Nice block by Bird. Lanes comes up with it, now gets it again. It's on the floor, they're scrambling, and it's a jump ball.
Well, that's going to be a Blackman turnover there.
And it's going to be Siegel's ball. Blackman will back up. I think they kind of thought that was going to be their ball. So here comes Selena Barrett. Celine Barrett, excuse me. I don't have an A on it. Here's Carroll. A couple of dribbles. Now to Barrett in the corner. Cut off. Now back out to Carroll. Carroll to Turnbow, and she walked. That's not Turnbow, that's Lex Jones, excuse me. Jones moved that pivot foot just a hair. Clock running now with 6:01 to play, and we've got full scale changes. Dowdy, Ignatz, Lester, McDuffie, and I'll catch the other one when I see their number. Here's Blackman with the ball. They've changed hands too. Jackson to Herring. Herring drives, spin around in the lane, no good. Rebound, put up and in by Jackson, and she's fouled. And the crowd goes wild here for Jackson. Let's see, Ava Atkinson is in the game for Siegel. And Mary Ignatz is in the game. She's a senior.
John, on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, Oakland girls lead Stewart's Creek by 20, 43-23.
Free throw is good by Jackson. He's had a pretty good night off the bench. She's got 5. McDuffie brings it up. 4:55 to play. Clock running. Over to Lester. I'll make that Atkinson. To Lester, and ball goes off McDuffie. And for Blackman, coming into the game is Zalana Dillard.
John, I'm not surprised that Oakland is leading Stewart's Creek because they've been playing really good lately, but I'm surprised it's a 20-point lead.
Yeah. Here's a steal by Siegel. McDuffie drives, puts it up, too strong off the glass. And a jump ball. It'll go to the Blaze. We've got some more people in here. Let me see if I can get them for Blackman. See, Lanes is in with Jackson. Tomlin, is that Tomlin in there? I think it is. Maybe Jackson. There's a drive by Lanes, it's good. Nakia Young is in the game for Blackman. I believe that is Tomlin in there, yes. Atkinson to Lester. To Ignatz. Mary has it. Right side now to Dowdy. Looking for somebody inside. They give it over to Ignatz. They'll set it back up. Bounce pass, almost intercepted and is. And I think the foul is on Blackman, and it's Jackson.
I really think this officiating crew has done a superb job tonight.
Yes, they have. Some old-timers in there, you know?
Yep, got some experience.
Anaya Alexander is in for Blackman. Here comes DeAndrea Jackson. These are freshmen now playing now. Here's Dowdy. McDuffie drives, finds a lane, puts it up, off the glass, no good. She's just barely missing it. And it's knocked out of bounds. Give it to Siegel.
She's got some really good basketball moves, I think.
Yeah, let me see. What's her age? Freshman.
Okay, good.
Dowdy turns around, misses the shot. Lester fights for it. Another jump ball. This time it's going to go to Blackman.
You're watching on Big G TV. Our coverage brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. Over 100 physicians providing great care right here in Murfreesboro.
Bounce pass. The ball's going to get by. Saved, but it's picked up by Young. Dillard has it now. To Young. Back out to Jackson. That's DeAndrea Jackson. There's a shot up and good by Dillard.
Well, that was really high off of the glass for that one.
1:29 to play. 53-8 is our score. Siegel, a little moral victory, would get in double figures at least. They try to feed it down low, and it's saved by Ignatz. Gives it back out. Dowdy will pop a three. No good. Rebound. Coming off with it is DeAndrea Jackson. I think I'm going to call her D. Jackson. Here's a drive by Alexander. Nowhere to go. Cut off. Over to Jackson. Jackson drives. Bounce pass. A nice feed inside. Shots missed by Young. Here's a drive and a shot up by Atkinson for Siegel. So they do make it to double figures with 34 seconds to go. Always looking at the bright side, Brian.
Indeed, it wasn't, their best shooting night. They're taking on, the number one team from the other district here in Rutherford County and top 10 state ranked. So some work to do, but some bright spots tonight for the Lady Stars.
There's the feed down low to Young. It's missed. Rebound, and that's your horn. And the final score in this one tonight, Blackman a winner, 53-10. Coming up is our Ideas Tees intermission. Brian and I will be back after we take these words from our sponsors. And this is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
This is a paid legal ad.
There are no bad questions. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, and we're happy to give answers.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust.
The law office of John Day, they were great.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life. We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, talking with Anne Marie Brents.
When people walk in and they're like, tell me what's good, I usually tell them the loaded baked potato, which is a fully loaded potato with the butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon, and chives, and then we put meat on top of it.
At Rick's, they use the largest potatoes you can find.
Every Tuesday, we run a special on the loaded potatoes. We call it Tater Tuesday, and we sell a lot of potatoes.
Barbecue, smoked chicken, ribs, they've got it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive, and online at ricksbbq.com.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutoRepair.com.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
Renters, when you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you save an average of $642. I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and I'm ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm agent Andy Womack. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
Time now for the IDST's intermission. With a break in the action, we'll bring you stats, scores, and highlights from tonight's game. Brought to you by IDST's, your home for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Visit 111 East MTCS Road, right across from the school, and check out Raider Tees too for officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider gear. IDST's can put your logo on just about anything. Now time to break down the action so far with the Primetime Sports Team.
John Dinkins and Brian Barrett back with you here. The final score in the girls' game tonight, Blackman 53 and Siegel 10. And it's, as we always do, we look at our SRM Concrete Solid performers tonight, a player for each team. For Blackman, I'm going to go with Layla Hall, who had 16 points, several assists in the game. Just looked good all night. She just was a very stable influence for the Blackman Blaze.
Yeah, don't know if she quite had a double-double or not, but she had to be close.
Probably did, yeah. I think you're right.
And, you know, just John, if they could get 20 to 25 points from her, and she could certainly do it, you know, and she's getting closer and closer, you know, and I think she's going to be a real difference for them come about the time we get to postseason. She just looks better every time we see her.
Well, for Siegel, we're going to go with Reagan Turnbow. She had 5 points, 1 first bank 3, and she was the leading scorer in the game for the Siegel Stars.
Yeah, and let me just give a tip of the cap to Celine Barrett as well, just dogging it all night long up and down the floor. I know she was frustrated at times, but her teammates got in trouble. She was there to give them a hand, keep the ball as much as possible tonight. So she did a great job. And Turnbow had a couple of really good looks at it too, so she certainly could have had doubled her point production tonight, I think. But she had decent night shooting from the field tonight.
So it's Layla Hall and Reagan Turnbow, our SRM Concrete Solid performers, locally grown, nationally known SRM Concrete. I think I saw her daddy at Donut donut country.
Really?
The other night, yeah, after the game. He had the same thing in mind I did. Bavarian cream glazed donuts.
You've kind of been an after the game donut country
every once
guy
in a while.
lately.
Every once in a while, especially on Fridays. And I know I'm going to have donuts the next day, but
you don't know if you're going to get the Bavarian cream.
Yeah, you don't. I always go in there just to check. If they don't get them, I don't eat any of them. So there you go. That's your SRM's Concrete Solid Performers, locally grown, nationally known SRM Concrete. We look at the Craig's Tax Service keys to the game, and I think really the turnovers again really hurt Siegel a lot. They didn't shoot the ball very well tonight, and that is a bad combination when you're playing one of the top teams in the state with the Blackman Blaze. So that's our Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233. And if you've missed part of the game, you can check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to SirPizzaTN.com for carry-out or delivery. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. Another timeout. We'll take a look at the stats when we come back on the IDST's intermission.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
Raider Tees isn't just about t-shirts. We've got jackets, scarves, polos, hats, even jewelry and home decor. Everything to show off your Middle Tennessee Blue Raider pride. Whether you're headed to the game or just want to represent the Blue Raiders every day, we've got you covered. Literally. Come check out our exclusive designs and unbeatable selection at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Raider Tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medication's dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
WGNS and Big G TV, your front row seat to Rutherford County prep sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, here's a look at the stats here on the IDST's intermission. Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Team stats, Blackman out-rebounded Siegel 30-10. Talk about a key to the game. That's one of them. 23 of 52 for Blackman, 44%. They had 3 first bank threes. Siegel 4 of 20 for 20%. Blackman 4 of 10 from the free throw line. I know Coach Grandstaff will want that to be a little better. for 40%. Siegel only 1 of 5 for 20%. Blackman had 8 turnovers. Siegel with 23 turnovers. For scoring, it's Blackman's Amira Herring. She had 10. Sam Garner with 9. Layla Hall with 16. Liggins with 2. Okori with 4. Madison Jackson with 5. And Ariana Lanes had 5, and also a 3 in there. And Zalona Dillard had 2 points. For Siegel, Reagan Turnbow had 5 points, including a first bank 3, and Celine Barrett with 3 points for the game. Our Rayburn Insurance keys to this game coming up, Brian. Blackman, of course, tremendous boys team. They are now, 18 and 3, is that right?
That's correct,
okay.
Yeah. And number 9, they both the girls and boys have the same record.
So what does Siegel have to do? 9 and 13. They've got talent. They've got some ability.
Yeah,
so.
2 opposing type of styles, I think. But Blackman has proven that they can play the run and gun game, not necessarily the slow down game. But I think Blackman is going to be very patient tonight, like they always are. I think Siegel can't really overlook this game. They got a huge one with Oakland, their biggest rival on Friday, and it's a huge district game there. But, John, this is maybe a prelude to a future region matchup possibly too. So you want to see how you stack up. It'll be played on this floor. So, I mean, we could play this identical game here in just a few weeks. And I think for Siegel, if they play their style of basketball tonight and control the tempo, I think maybe control the tempo might be the key to everything.
All right, let's run down our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard here on the Ideas Tees intermission. And, Brian, you've got some updates on some scores.
Yeah, indeed. I just got a final in tonight in the Oakland Stewart's Creek girls game, and that final score is Oakland 56, Stewart's Creek 37. So the Oakland girls notch a huge win in region play over Stewart's Creek tonight. Last score out of Riverdale Laverne was 42-26, with Riverdale leading in that one going to the fourth quarter. That one has got to be close to being completed out there. And, of course, the final in tonight's game, 53-10, Blackman over Siegel. You can check WGNSradio.com/scoreboard and get to our scoreboard page, which we have been keeping updated all night long.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. It's time for Game 2 tonight. Brian will have the play-by-play story for you here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-898-1150. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700, and I can save you time and money.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to support Rutherford County high school athletes. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.